Now, the other thing that we are going to talk about in today's session is email templates. Now, email template is again something very simple. There is not much that we need to learn in this. The only thing that I want you to understand is how an email template is created. Okay. Now your question can be, why do we need to create email templates in Salesforce? The reason is, in our next few sessions we will talk about automation of emails. Email can be one part of it, so some of the automations can be done, right? Since you have your data in Salesforce, sometimes you can use Salesforce for sending certain mailers, and some of those mailers can be automated mailers. Okay. So for that, what you need to do, you need to have predefined templates. If I say that, okay fine, I want to send an automated email, at least template I need to define, right? So automatically that template can be sent to the whatever email ID. So for that we need to define our email templates. Okay, and it's very simple. As we design email template, as you create your draft emails and all, that is the way it works. Only thing that we need to understand here is that how an email template is different from a draft email. That a draft email is usually meant for a specified user. However, our email templates need to be generic. Okay. Generic as in, I'll not define the name of a person there. Rather, I'll keep a field value there which can take automatically name of that person. More like a mail merge kind of thing, right? So every time it is sending the mail to someone, it should be able to pick up certain values and customize the template accordingly and send the mail, right? So that is the only thing. That is the only difference between a draft email that you design and the email templates that we design here. Okay. So in Salesforce, first thing that we need to understand, there are 4 types of email templates. Again, those are all the way you want to design the email template depends on that. So first is plain text email template. Plain text email template is a simple one where you do not have any formatting, any text formatting option. So you do not have any text formatting, you do not have the option of including images, links, nothing. It's just a plain text. The way my notepad works, something like this. Second is using a letterhead. So there is this another type of email template which uses a letterhead, and you have all the formatting options available there. Font, color, size of the text, you can bring images, you can create links. Okay, so you have all those options available there. Third is HTML, where you can write HTML code to design your email template. So you can do all the formatting, but you do not have those formatting palette available. You will need to do formatting using HTML code, right? And the fourth type of email template is a visual force email template. So this is the this email template basically uses visual force code. So this is something that we are not going to talk. This is something that we will cover while we are talking about visual force. But these plain text using letterhead and HTML, we can just have a quick look on these. So for creating an email template, first thing you need to go to setup, go to communication templates, click on this and click on email templates. So as you see, there are a few templates which are already there. And these are default templates. By default, they have created a few templates for us. We can click on new template. The moment you say new template, it gives you 4 options. That is what I said: a plain text email template, HTML using letterhead, custom without using letterhead. Actually, the second one they call HTML, but this is using the palette, and the third one uses HTML code. So that is something that we just need to keep in mind. So for the text template, let's say you want to design a text template, click on next. So while creating the email template, you'll have to specify a folder where you want to save it. So let me say save it in unfiled public email template. So you have a public folder and you have a personal folder. So if that is an email template that you just want to use for yourself and you don't want others to see that, should save it in personal folder. If you want the email template to be available to everyone, you can save it in public folder. Available for use. So an email template will be available to the end user only if you make it available for use. More like deploying the email template. Give it a name, whatever name you want to give. Encoding should always be this for English. Subject, you can say whatever. Hello. Now let's say after hi you want to use the first name of the person who is receiving it, right? That is where we need to bring in the merge value. Okay, let's say contact first name. So I cannot write a name here because this is a template which will be sent to different people. So what do we need to do there? We just need to bring in a formula and put here. So you'll have to put a merge field value here. Contact. Which field I want to bring here? Select that. First name. The moment you select the object and field, it will automatically give you the field value here. You just need to copy and paste it here. That's it. This is the only thing that you need to understand in an email template. That how do we bring the merge field value? The rest of the things, I think you will have the rest of the email body. Only thing that we need to understand is how do we bring in the merged field values from the database to our email template. Okay. So once you are done with that, whatever the rest of the story you can write and say thanks. And after thanks, let's say you want to put the name of the sending user. So you have sending user fields. If you are not sure on whether the email template will go to contact or lead or someone else, then you can use the field which is called receiving user. The person who is sending it, fine. That's it. So your template is designed. Now what will happen? The moment this template is sent to anyone, it will automatically pick the first name of that contact here. It will automatically pick the name of the sending user. You can do a merge field test here. Select any contact. Okay. See? Hi Ajay, thanks for calling us. So this is how it would work. Pretty simple. Fine, so this is a text template. If you want another type of template, which is, as I said, there are 3 templates. So in case you take this third one, you will have to write all HTML coding there, custom, without using letterhead. Click on next. So same things, no difference. You just need to give the name of the template and all. Click on next. give the subject, and you will have to put HTML body, right? So whatever you want to write, you can write it here. Formatting part will be done using your HTML tags. So in case you do not know HTML and you are just wondering how an HTML template can be designed, you can just skip this for now. While we talk about Visual Force and all, at that time things will be clear to you. In case you know HTML, you would know how formatting can be done using HTML, right? So that merge field option is available there, and you have, so if you don't want to do any formatting using HTML, you can straight away write a plain text email also here. But in case you want to make certain things bold or change the font or maybe put some background color, whatever, you can do using HTML. That is the second kind of template. There is one more which uses a letterhead. If you would have noticed, there is one more template. Second one, which says using letterhead. So what is this using letterhead template? Using letterhead template will where is next option? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, for using letterhead template, first of all you will have to create a letterhead. So letterhead is again a simple letterhead that you can create by putting the logo of the company and all that stuff in case you want. Just come to letterhead, click on new letterhead, make it available for use, give it a name, save it. Fine. The moment you create this, it will design a letterhead for you, which will have a header, it will have a footer, and it will have a body area. So you have the option of choosing the color, what color you want in the body and all that stuff. So it's all these are all things that you can try for yourself. So let's say you want to have a different background color. Save it. So your letterhead has been designed, right? You can be a little more creative with designing the letterhead. It depends on how good you are into designing. So then go to your email, new template, select this letterhead option, second one. The previous one that we selected was the third one, custom, in which we had the option of writing HTML. Don't get confused between this one and this one. Actually, the one which is called HTML does not require HTML coding, and the one which is not called HTML requires HTML coding. So I do not know why did they have to name it like this, but that is how they have named it. So this is a letterhead template, so you have to select a letterhead. So out of all the letterheads which you have created, right now we just have one. In case you had more letterheads, that would have appeared in the drop down. Just select the letterhead that you want to select. Okay, then there is the layout option available for the letterhead. So what kind of a layout you want? Freeform letter, promotion on the right side. Do you want the breakup to be like this? Do you want the breakup to be like this? So the way you want it, you should design that. Let us select the first one, free form letter. Go to next. So here you have your letterhead background. Now you can just go ahead and put your email template here. And you see all your formatting controls are available here. So here if you want to make something as a bold or italic, or increase the font, decrease the font, whatever you want to do can be done from here, right? So you have designing options available. Common thing is the merge field which is available, right? So after hi, if you want to say bring in the same contact first name, copy it from there, bring it here. Got it? So for in email template, what we need to understand, we just need to understand that what type of an email template we need. Do we want to design it using HTML coding, or do we want to have what is it, formatted text available there, or will it be a plain text? Decide on that. Decide on the email template. Once you have decided on what type of template you want, it's just about coming and designing it on the template and controlling these formatting options in case you want to do that. For a plain text, that is not applicable, and putting the right merge fields in the right place. That is it. So that is what an email template, that is how an email template is designed, right? How to use an email template, where to use an email template, those are things which we will discuss when we talk about automation of emails, and also that is where we will talk about calling these email templates there. But for now, I think it's fine for you to understand that how these email templates are being designed, right? So design an email template, save it. Fine. So let's quickly look back into what all things we did today. So we started with page layouts. We talked about page layouts for objects, right? So how to design a page layout, what all things we can do in a page layout. So we just saw that we can set the location of fields and related list on the page layout. Okay, every object has one page layout by default. Multiple can be created if required, and those can be assigned to different profiles as per our requirement, right? Not just setting the location of the fields and related list, the other thing that we can do on a page layout is make the fields required or read only through the page layout. How does that help? That helps us control the required and read only settings for individual profiles, right? So you don't have to make a field required for all the profiles. You can make it required for one of the profiles through page layout. Fine. So page layout in a way gives you greater control on which all fields should be required by which profile exactly. So that is how it can work, right? We also talked about universally required field. Universally required fields are the fields which are made required while creating while the field is being created. So those fields are required everywhere on all the page layouts as well as on the data upload or import or update, whatever is happening on that, right? After page layouts, we talked about home pages. Home pages are pretty similar to the page layouts, and they have very few components. But yeah, it depends on the profile of the user, which all components they want to see and in which order they want to see. So sometimes you might have that requirement of creating multiple home pages and assigning them to the profiles, different profiles, right? Then we came into the email templates part. We talked about email templates, 4 types of email template: text, using letterhead, without letterhead. So I mean, just for you to avoid confusion, okay, now just fine. So one is text, where you can just design a plain text email template. The second one is using a letterhead. First of all, you need to create a letterhead and then call the letterhead for the template. And in the second option, you have the formatting controls available. Third one is without using letterhead. So if you are not using any letterhead, then how do you do the formatting? How do you set your background and everything? You do it using HTML code. And fourth is Visual Force. So Visual Force is a template which we have not talked about. Fine. So that is something that we will do once we are into Visual Force, right? So that is about our today's session. Let's catch up tomorrow. Tomorrow again we'll get into some more stuff. Fine.